Happy holidays everyone. This year may be a bit crazier and different than the other years, but I hope that hasn't affected your holiday spirit. Today, I'll be showing 3 different and easy holiday sweet recipes. Let's get started. First on the list is a simple eggnog. Begin by setting a saucepan of a cup of milk on medium heat. Allow the milk to warm up, but don't let it simmer or boil. Meanwhile, separate egg yolks from egg whites. I recommend 3 to 4 egg yolks per cup of milk, but I ran out of eggs, so I'm only doing 2. This is perfectly fine, but mine will be just slightly less thick. Whisk half a cup of granulated sugar in with the eggs until the mixture turns pale. Slowly add the heated milk and whisk to temper the eggs. This will prevent potentially scrambled eggs. After the eggs have been tempered, add the rest of the milk and fully combine before adding it into the saucepan. Heat this mixture while stirring often to reduce it down. I suggest minimum 5 minutes, but you can continue going for an even thicker eggnog. I am adding some whole cloves here to infuse the flavor, but if you have ground cloves or a mean to grind your spices, save this for the next step. Create an ice bath. Pour the eggnog mixture into the bowl, and here we add our spices: cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and ground cloves. I did about a tablespoon of each. Whisk to completely dissolve the spices, then add 1 cup of heavy cream. If you wish to make an alcoholic version here, you can add your alcohol here. Completely combine and allow it to fully cool before serving. When it's ready, pour over some ice and enjoy. Next are chocolate crinkle cookies, a holiday classic. Begin by adding 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Lightly whisk together and set aside. Now in a stand mixer, beat together half a cup of butter equivalent to 1 stick with half a cup of granulated sugar for a few minutes. Add 1 large egg and a teaspoon of vanilla extract and continue to mix until fully combined. Now on low speed, slowly add the dry ingredients into the mixture and allow it to fully combine. Optionally, add a cup of chocolate chips here. Take the dough out and wrap it and leave it in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. After chilling the dough, take it out, roll out little balls of dough. Make sure there is space between them on the baking sheet. Take a ball of dough and lightly coat in granulated sugar, then generously cover in powdered sugar. Bake for 11 to 12 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and check on it every now and then to make sure the dough is spreading. After baking, allow it to cool for 5 minutes and enjoy. Now for the final recipe, homemade fruitcake. The dried fruits I'm using are raisins, golden raisins, and cranberries, but there is a plethora of dried fruits to choose from. Chop all these fruits up, then combine in a saucepan with butter, brown sugar, and water. Bring this mixture to a boil and allow it to simmer for a few minutes. Set it aside to let it cool. Meanwhile, prepare the rest of the ingredients. Chop pecans, beat 2 large eggs, zest of a lemon and orange, and prepare the dry ingredients. 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and a teaspoon of cinnamon and allspice. Add the nuts and egg mixture with the fruits, then the dry ingredients, and mix until there is no visible flour left. Line a cake tin with butter or parchment paper, then add the cake mixture in. The mixture will rise just slightly, but make sure you don't overfill the cake tin. Allow this cake to bake at 320 degrees Fahrenheit for about 80 minutes. It is best to allow this cake to cool overnight before slicing, but when done, it should be full of sweetness, tartness, and the aroma of fruits. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it helped get you into a holiday mood. Please remember to stay safe, and as always, please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. See you on the next one.